All right, shalom. I want to start off giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wachach, Chodesh. Double honors to my teachers, dead apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to Akim that's out there listening. We should put this word of truth with sincerity. And if you Akwaf as well, let's listen with sincerity. All right, today, just coming back at you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And on this lesson, just going to touch on how that the roles are going to switch very soon, because of the fact that currently right now, the prophets, the men of the Lord, are basically the laughing stock of the world right now, to where that whenever people come across us, they either scoff, mock, okay, or they make certain faces. But very soon, the roles are going to switch, to where that the prophets are going to laugh at them. The men of the Lord are going to be laughing very soon, okay? Like the saying in the world, the ones who laughs last, laughs the hardest. You know, and it's part of the walk, man, to bear these things, have people mock you and scoff you, man. That's part of the walk. Okay? Our forefathers, the prophets of old, they went to that same path, man. So likewise, we have to suffer these things. All right, so let's read this in Luke 6, and we'll start at verse 21, and we'll jump down a little bit. It says, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh." Right? So currently right now, we're the ones that's weeping. As it says, in the book of Ecclesiastes, let's get that real quick. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. So currently right now, we're the ones that's weeping, man. Okay? And the people of the world are the ones that are laughing in the house of feasting, man. Just like in the days of Noah. Right? As it tells you in Matthew 24. As in the days of Noah, they were partying, giving and drinking, marriage, and then boom, the flood came. They weren't laughing anymore. All that laughter stopped. All right? So this is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. "It is better to go into the house of mourning than to go into the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." So you can clearly see, right? The precept is telling you it's better to go to the house of mourning, man. Okay? Because when you're in the house of mourning, your mind is sharp. Okay? Compared to when you're in the house of feasting, your mind is distracted with all the fun and the laughter. You're in a divertiti, you're having fun, right? So your mind is alleviated to where that you're not really paying attention to reality. But when you're in the house of mourning, you're paying attention to reality, man. You see, that's why it says what? For when you go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men. Okay? Because you're distracted. Okay, when you're distracted, then, hey, that's when certain events are going to take you by surprise. To where that, hey, the laughter is going to stop. Like I said, in the time of Noah, they weren't laughing when the rain was coming, man. When their lungs were filled with water. Okay, they were weeping. All right? So it goes on in verse 3. "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better." See, like I said earlier, right? When you're in a house of mourning, your mind is sharp, you're aware. Okay? Like I said, by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. And when you go to that word heart in the Hebrew, it's what? Alab, which means your mind. So your mind is made better when you're in the house of what? Mourning, man, and sorrow. Okay? Which everything comes with a balance in this walk. It's not like in, everyday basis, you're going to be in a mournful mindset. At certain times, you might, drink some yan, and then, your mind gets diverted a little bit, or you might be with the brothers kicking and having a little bit of fun. But regardless, you always snap back to reality, right? Because it tells you, let's get that one in Proverbs. That precept always, makes reality sink in, man. The end, let me see, the end of that mirth, it says, hold on. Bear with me for a minute. Yeah, Proverbs 14 and 13. Hold on. Okay, this is Proverbs 14 All right, in verse 13 it says, even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. And who experiences this precept the most? The prophets, man. We're the ones that experience this precept the most. Okay? Because like it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, and much wisdom is a sorrow. The more you learn, the more sorrow you get. Right? So whenever we're having fun with the brothers kicking it, reality always slaps in, man. To where they're like, oh shit, man, this is hell, man. Fuck, man. Fuck this shit. You have work tomorrow, gotta clock in, right? Reality always kicks in. That's why what the end of that mirth is heaviness. Okay, because you realize, yo, I'm still in hell. I'm still in the wicked rulership, right? So yeah, man. Okay, so back to Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 3 now is 3 again. It says, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. The heart or the mind of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth, as you can see, right? The mind of the wise is going to be in what? In the house of mourning, okay? Because we have something to complain about, man. As it says in Ezekiel 9 and 4, right? Set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sign that cry. Where are those men that sign and crying, man? In the house of mourning. Pissed off, man. Vexed. All right? So that's the house we're in. We're not in the house of mirth. Okay? But very soon, when the roles are flipped, okay? When the Lord starts bringing hell upon these people, trust me, we're going to be laughing, man. Okay? Of course, it's going to be a hellish time because even us, we're going to have to go through Jacob's trouble. But the statement in the world, right? The one who laughs last laughs the hardest, and ultimately it's going to be the Lord laughing through us, okay? Because we're the mouthpiece of the Lord. All right. So back to Luke 6 in verse. I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna jump down to verse 25 to the point. It says, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." That's straight facts, man. All right? Those that are full now, those that have received their consolation right now, they're going to be completely through. Those that are laughing at the prophets, scoffing on the comment boards, or whenever they come across us in the streets preaching, they're going to be weeping, man. Okay? It's straight facts. Because the only thing that's awaiting them is torment. Okay? Like it says in 2 Ezra 8 and 50, right? You know, they're gonna dwell in torments because what? They have walked in great pride. They have laughed at the men of the Lord, man. When those famines kick in, when those beasts come and bereave these people, they're not gonna have something to laugh about anymore, man. Okay? And trust me, us, the men of the Lord, the prophets, we're awaiting that day, man. Okay? Because we're fed up, man. With these commoners laughing at us, man. And yes, they are commoners, man. All right? Because we're the only ones that's conducting ourselves in a kingly way. Okay? You know, we're the only ones amongst our people that's conducting ourselves in a kingly way, man. Outside of that, the rest of our people, they're commoners. Okay? And the rest of these heathens, they're already commoners. They're already peons. Okay? So let's get this in Job 5 and verse. I want to go to the point, really, to make this quick. In verse, you know what? We're going to run through it. Verse 20, we'll start at verse 20. It says, "In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourges of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth." So you can clearly see here, man. At famine and destruction, what? The men of the Lord are going to laugh, man. Okay? We're going to laugh. And like I stated earlier, ultimately, it's going to be the Lord laughing through us. Let's get that in Proverbs 1. All right? This is the book of Proverbs 1. We're going to go to the point in verse... Really, it's a little build-up, to be honest. But I'm going to go to the point, man. Just cut it short. Proverbs 1 and verse 24. It says, because I have called and ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. And currently, how is the Lord stretching out his hand, calling unto his people? Via the prophets. And they're disregarding. They're not taking heed. Once again, rather than what? They scoff and mock. Therefore, what is going to happen? Verse 25. But ye have set not on my counsel, and would none, and would none of my reproof. I will laugh at your calamity. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. As you can clearly see here, man, the Lord said what? He's gonna laugh when the fear of these people come upon them, man. Because ultimately, who's gonna be bringing that fear upon them? The Lord. And how is the Lord gonna laugh? Through his men. Okay? We're gonna be laughing at these niggas, man. Alright? You didn't take heed to the message. Now you wanna get some answers? Jeremiah 15, man. You know, go this way. Go to the four kinds. That's what we're gonna tell you. And laugh at your ass, man. Okay? Hey, I'm gonna close it off there, man. Alright, by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach Chodesh. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.